So really, for me, the key to humanizing digital experiences comes in, call it 2Ds, design and data. Human-centered design is a must today. Understanding the consumer's stated and unstated needs. Ethnography is so powerful to understanding the unstated needs, engaging with a consumer in their environment where they don't have the context that you're a banker. Obviously, it's a little challenging in the current pandemic to observe consumers at home or at work, but it's really critical that we leverage what we maybe have done in the past and that we make sure that we've got a plan to go forward as we stabilize with COVID. The second one is data. We have, as an industry, we have so much data. Much of it that we're not using. We have so much interaction data. And for our customers, in USAA's case, our members, we really need to create those simple and personalized experiences, and that's what creates that human touch. It has to be in context and meaningful. And I don't want to walk past the word simple. If COVID's taught us nothing else, it's a reminder of how valuable our time is. But by focusing on how we save our customers time and money, we connect to what's most important to them.
Wells Fargo is trying to figure out the right path forward, which is how do you bring a little bit of what's special about in-person or on the phone transactions into the digital channel. So one area that we're spending a significant amount of time related to thinking this through is the chat and messaging channel, where we can bring that rep who's been on the phone, who does a fantastic job over the phone. We can bring them directly into the digital experience and answer those questions at point of interaction for that customer and bring a little bit of that empathy and problem resolution that they would on the phone into the digital experience. So that's probably one of our biggest areas. The other area are areas that are moment of truth type of areas. So one that's very top of mind that really is a difference between, driving a customer who's going to be a promoter versus a customer who may say, they may not be thinking in my best interest, is the fraud experience. So how proactive are we? But how do we bring empathy and expedite the problem resolution in that scenario? So with the pandemic, obviously we want to make sure that we're very empathetic to the customer and we want to bring that, but we also have to be good stewards of their time because they may have waited on the phone or they may have walked into a branch and had to make an appointment. And so really thinking through those moments of truth and how through the digital channels we can humanize those experiences is probably most of where our efforts are at right now.
Customers have countless choices for self-service options, but I believe they still value the relationship. They're looking for ways to leverage the digital channels, and we need to connect our people to those customers through these digital opportunities. Across the country during the pandemic, it was evident to me the need for connectedness. Video connections with friends and family for me became routine, and they enabled all of us to feel close despite being so far apart. For us at Commerce, it really starts with that human-centered design. By putting the customer at the center of the digital experience, it ensures that we design our systems to fit the customer and not the other way around. Another thing that we do here at Commerce is testing our prototypes with customers and employees early and often. By doing so, this allows us to integrate those voices into the process and make sure that we incorporate that feedback from day one.
So I think it gets back to around that great information and advice, along with keeping it simple. I think oftentimes people think that their digital experiences can be complicated, or if they get lost, how do they ask questions? And so as long as the digital experiences are simple, but then I think the humanizing piece is keeping it very personal and relevant to them when we offer up great information, content, which will lead to advice. And that's where we'll start to differentiate ourselves to our customers and our prospects if we're able to do that going forward.
Personalization is the key to humanizing the digital experience. That personalization is what makes those human interactions so special, powerful, and tough to reproduce in other environments. So the effort, I think, should be around focusing each interaction on that customer, their unique traits, their unique situation, and trying to replicate as best you can through their preferences, the experience that they have, and then the information and recommendations that we make to fit their very unique circumstance. And it can be things as simple as, happy birthday notes, congratulations on their kid's graduation. A lot of this is requiring analytics to understand and deliver those very personalized things and messages and information to customers. But I think that personalization is what makes the digital channel human.